In a small, bustling city where the streets echoed with the rhythm of life, there was a woman named Sophie. Sophie had always played it safe. She had a stable job, a quiet routine, and a life that seemed fine on the outside. But deep down, she felt like she was standing still while the world raced ahead. One evening, while scrolling aimlessly through her phone, she stumbled upon an article about hiking the Camino de Santiago, a 500-mile pilgrimage across Spain. It spoke of transformation, resilience, and finding purpose. Sophie felt a spark, one she hadn't felt in years. Could I do this? She wondered. The idea seemed absurd. Sophie wasn't an athlete or an adventurer. Her longest hike so far had been to the corner store. But something about the challenge called to her. The next day, she made a decision. She would do it. Sophie didn't tell anyone at first. She quietly started preparing, reading guides, buying gear, and taking short walks in the park. Her first walk left her feet blistered and her spirit shaken. How will I ever make it 500 miles? She thought. But Sophie refused to give up. Each morning, she laced up her shoes and walked a little farther. Rain or shine, she kept going. The steps were small, but they added up. As the months passed, Sophie grew stronger. Her confidence blossomed, and soon she was ready. The day she landed in Spain, the reality of the journey hit her. The trails stretched endlessly before her, and the first step felt impossibly heavy. Just one step, she whispered to herself. The days on the Camino were challenging. The heat was relentless. Her backpack felt heavier with each mile, and her feet screamed in protest. There were moments she wanted to quit, but she kept moving forward. Along the way, she met people from all walks of life. Strangers who became friends, each with their own reasons for walking. They shared meals, stories, and laughter. And in their company, Sophie began to feel lighter, freer. By the time Sophie reached the final stretch, her body was worn, but her spirit was unbreakable. As she stood before the Grand Cathedral in Santiago, tears filled her eyes. She had done it. The journey wasn't about becoming someone new. It was about discovering the strength and courage she already had within her. Back home, Sophie's life wasn't drastically different, but she was. She approached challenges with the same mindset she'd learned on the trail, one step at a time. You see, change doesn't happen all at once. It's not about leaps or bounds. It's about taking small, consistent steps in the direction of your dreams. So, whether your mountain is a career change, a health journey, or simply finding joy in the everyday, remember Sophie's story. Start where you are. Take the first step, and then another. Because you don't have to move fast, and you don't need to prove anything to anyone. Just keep moving for yourself, and watch as the path unfolds. Thank you for watching, and remember, the journey is yours to take. Stay inspired and stay blessed.